my darlings, or should I say good afternoon. It is already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. As you can see, quite a few deliveries today, quite a lot of home deliveries, but also something very naughty that I have treated myself to because it was in the sale. I think it was 30% off. Yes, so I will be doing a new handbag unboxing. Well, actually, a double handbag unboxing with you today, which is very exciting. One of them I have already unboxed. You may have caught a sneak peek of it in yesterday's vlog, but the other one is going to be a true unboxing, and that's the one that I got 30% off on. Anyway, this morning, as you might be able to tell from my glowing complexion, has been a little bit stressful. Stressful in the most first world problems version of stressful. We had our fabulous new fridge, freezer and washing machine delivered. Hallelujah, because we have been waiting, well, we've been living in this house nearly a month now without a fridge, freezer and washing machine. We have been making do, but I have got a sneaky feeling that they may not fit in the gaps that we originally intended them to. Charlie promises me that he measured, but I got my tape measure out while I was unboxing them a second ago, and I don't think they're gonna fit. This house does not have normal measurements by any stretch. No wall is straight, no angle is 90 degrees. It really is quite higgledy-piggledy, and that is why we fell in love with it. But it does make it a little bit challenging when it comes to fitting appliances. But they are the most fabulous Samsung, it's like top of the range Samsung washing machine with a little latch in it where you can add clothes in even though the wash is already started, and the most beautiful fridge freezer I think I've ever seen. So I really hope that they're gonna fit. We will soon find out. Charlie spent the whole morning at Waitrose, so I have been seeing in all the deliveries, which has included a skip. We now have a massive skip outside the house because we have a lot of stuff which we need to get rid of, like old paint cans, lots of garden waste, and just quite a lot of stuff that was left here. So took delivery of that, all of these boxes, the fridge, freezer, and we've also had some more light deliveries from Pookie. So it's been quite a busy morning. The gardener is also here, and he's done like a zigzag pattern on the lawn. I'm not sure if it'll show up on camera, but let me try to show you. Not sure if this is the most boring content ever. It's quite hard to see it from different angles. We've also got the window cleaner here, so it's all go here this morning. This is the paint that Charlie dropped on the lawn last week, absolute plonker. You can kind of see it here. It kind of looks like a football pitch in the nicest way possible, but yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And despite the fact that it's sunny, it is fairly chilly still today, but when the wind dies down, it's absolutely gorgeous. This is so bonkers. Yesterday, if you saw towards the end of yesterday's video, I mentioned about my gorgeous Fairfax and Favour brand new boots, which I could not get on my feet yesterday. I was wearing the beautiful Burberry leggings with the leather knee patches, and it was towards the end of the day, so maybe my feet were a bit fat, and I didn't have any socks on, so less ease of friction. But could I get these shoes on yesterday? No, I couldn't. It was absolutely impossible. But today I found one of Charlie's shoehorns, brought it upstairs with me, and yet they slipped on like an absolute dream. So maybe it was just all of those factors combined yesterday which meant I couldn't fit them, but I'm so glad that I've managed to get them on, and the fit feels absolutely gorgeous, so snug. I mean, look at that, what a fabulous quality boot, and it is the narrow fit, so it fits my calf really beautifully, whereas so many boots often are like gaping at the top. But yeah, we're just going to do some light work around the garden for an hour or so while it's fairly nice outside, so I thought I would wear them in while we do so. And while I'm here, it'd be rude not to show you the first bag because it is out here. So if you follow me on, goodness, that lighting is awful. That's the thing about these single glazed windows. I absolutely love it, but the light streams in so much more than in a normal window. So the contrast is absolutely major. So this is one of my new bags, and yes, I know I have a problem with basket bags, but I genuinely use them all the time. They're so handy, both for nipping to supermarkets and going out for a day in the city. That's so funny, that used to be my life and now it's like a day trip to the city when lockdown's over. But anyway, I feel like I don't even need to explain this because it is Chloe, and it's got the, it almost has the same look of their saddlebags on the front here, and inside there is a tiny little pocket for your card or whatnot. Nothing else inside, no inside pockets, but it's got the leather woven around the straps, and it was under £500. You can use my Farfetch discount code on this as well, so you could get £50 off this with FF10FM, I think is the code, and I believe that is live until June the 2nd. I'm not sure if I'd wear it with, yeah, actually, I probably would. They're not the exact same colour of brown. The boots are English Oak as the shade, and the bag, I'm not sure it has a name, but it is a pretty good look. Unlike the rest of my appearance, my skin, I mentioned yesterday when I was raving about the original foundation from Bare Minerals, but I'm getting so many like under skin little spots at the moment. I think it's partially because we've not had vegetables in ages because we've not been going to the shops so often. Charlie is making a juice as we speak, but also possibly because I haven't cleaned my makeup brushes, I think in like 3 weeks. So I washed all my makeup brushes this morning, so hopefully they will disappear pretty soon. And I've also ordered a new facial cleansing brush, so I'll let you know if that sorts my skin out, because under skin spots are not the worst thing in the world because a little bit of original foundation and they just totally vanish, but they're very annoying, and when I don't have any makeup on it really looks quite angry because they're pretty red and it is kind of all over my jawline, so it could be hormonal as well, but it's really unusual for my skin to be that bad. I know I'm lucky when it comes to my skin, but for me, I'm having a bad skin week, let's say. But anyway, don't want to waste any more time inside. Let's get out into the garden, and I think it is Mission Duck Pond. Charlie's just talking to the decorator upstairs, so I thought I would attack some of these parcels while I wait. I'm just going to open them all up and then I will show you all in one go what is inside. Okay, so we have a real mixture of exciting beauty products and super practical home products here. The exciting part is that I have very kindly been sent from Elemis the Olivia Rubin luxury travel collection for him and for her. I've actually seen this on people's Instagram stories, and if you sign up to my newsletter, you'll know that I've been speaking about this in a lot of my recent newsletters, so that is so generous from Elemis. I believe this is super limited edition on their website, and you get all of these incredible products inside here. Absolutely amazing. And then this little mini travel version too. This is something which I was kindly sent from the Elizabeth Arden girls. This is their Provo Lash and Brow Enhancing Serum. If you watched my at-home spa day video, you know that I'm trying to grow my brows out as well as nourish my lashes so they come back to good health following almost a year of wearing lash extensions, and apparently this is amazing, so I will keep you guys posted on that. And then the more practical purchases, we've got a couple of pairs of gardening gloves here which Charlie ordered, as well as a sprinkler attachment or a misting attachment rather for our hose pipe. Then we have got a doorbell system, so because the ground floor of this house is pretty big, we actually had to have 3 speakers for the doorbell because who knows where we will be in the house when someone presses it. And the doorbell itself is this, so it's rather lovely looking. It looks very new at the moment. We need to like rough it up a little bit. That is a very satisfying button. So that's going to go on our front door. A few more Philips Hue light bulbs. The great thing about these is that once you invested, you really don't need to invest again for pretty much a decade because they are so long lasting. This big one is the final piece of the puzzle for our kitchen light. So as you can see, we've replaced 4 out of 5 bulbs already into the really big statement Philips Hue bulbs, and this is the last one. This arrived in my Amazon order this morning. Don't know why we had 4 originally instead of 5, but that will look amazing. And I'm pretty sure Charlie can control these from his phone, and you can change the brightness, you can change the color temperature, so they can go like a warm light or a cool light, and these are the bulbs. So this is a single filament in the white light. Almost forgot to show you, I also received an order from Stitch Fix. This is a company that I'm also doing an Instagram campaign with. You basically send your measurements and a little bit of info about the kind of things that you usually wear, and they will style a few outfits for you, which is such a good idea if you are maybe the kind of person that doesn't have a huge amount of confidence when it comes to putting together outfits, or maybe you want to try a few different brands. And they've sent this gorgeous blouse, which is from a brand called Jolie Jolie, and then there's a silk scarf, a beautiful pink dress from Ivy and Oak, a beautiful mint green dress, and they look so gorgeous, these colours together, and then this little two-piece matching set from Samso. That really rings a bell, but I can't remember where I've seen this brand before.
Samso?
Yeah.
That's a brand that I've had, it's Danish.
Ah.
It's an Epic brand. I think it might be quite, they might be quite sustainability focused.
Oh really?
Yeah, but they're from Denmark.
Denmark?
Oh sick, our doorbell's arrived.
Wow.
Epic. This is going to be cool, no?
Yeah. So that's my Stitch Fix order. I'll be trying those bits on a little bit later on. So what's the plan gardening wise today, darling?
We have quite, oh wow, awesome.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Weirdly though, I'm more excited about these new gardening gloves. Plan is we're going to finish the duck pond. For now, stage 1. We've got stage 2 is to paint it, but we can't get the paint. Stage 1 is we're using Cotswold stone. We're not using bark, which is apparently not good for fish. We're not using fake grass, we're not using real grass, we're using Cotswold stone, which will look really nice, hopefully keep the weeds away, and is also apparently quite good if we do eventually have ducks. They do like to eat grass, but we've got plenty of grass.
Won't it hurt their little waddlers by stepping on stone?
But to be honest, we're not going to have ducks for a few years, so this is more for aesthetics, and it won't have any effect on the fish if and when we get fish.
I swear your eyes have changed colour. Look at me. They look really grey-blue today.
Oh wow, 2 pairs.
2 for the price of 1. 1 pair for Dicky, 1 pair for Daddy. Daddy, don't let me eat the silica gel, it's poisonous.
Alright, do you want me to show you the finished set?
Yeah. And the full set of bulbs is in.
That does look much nicer, doesn't it?
That looks epic.
You need a bulb that's much more impressive.
Yeah.
And it's quite an orangey glow, but we can control that from the phone.
Oh, you can?
Make it whiter, yeah.
That's epic.
I mean, I like that glow.
That looks awesome.
Boom, boom.
You can't tell as clearly on camera, but when you look at them, you really can tell that they're filament bulbs, which just is a really cool effect.
I think they're quite industrial, but this kitchen's sort of farmhouse with an industrial light, so...
And also, I want to show you these peonies. This, I think, is the most well-bloomed peony I have ever seen in my life. All of this is one peony. These are the ones sent from Bare Minerals yesterday. I have a feeling this one may not have been... Oh, I don't think it was touching the water well enough. Oh, I think I messed up there. Because these 3 are just beyond beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. So, fridge and washing machine update. The original plan was to have the fridge in this gap here, which as you can see is quite a tiny gap. We were very optimistic, and to be honest, it would have been straight there in our faces when we come into the pantry. So what we decided to do is put it here, where it is slightly tucked away behind an alcove. Not that I don't want to see the fridge, because let's be honest, it is, as far as fridges go, pretty darn good looking. It's very sleek, it's quite futuristic, which makes it a bit of a statement in this space.
It does a lot of cool stuff, but we haven't had a chance to read the
instructions. We need to read the instruction manual. Sleek grey fridge inside, and we finally have a freezer. Hallelujah. We just need to get the electrician to chase in some of the electrics to behind it, because the electrics currently are up there. This is the 14th century door, and we can still access it, which is great. And it means that we can turn this little alcove next to the old pump, which is currently looking a bit messy. I'm about to tidy this. We can use this area as boot storage. I think we should maybe put some pegs in the wall, and then our wellies can hang on there. The washing machine. Again, I am about to tidy this room. The washing machine is also in situ. There's a little bit of a gap at the top, as you can see, but that is not the end of the world. And again, it's a good looking machine. I'm actually so excited. Ooh,
And the fillable
rainbow.
bit. Show the fillable bit.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to do my first load of washing in here. That looks extremely satisfying. Oh my goodness. Can you hear it ticking? That's so satisfying. Yeah, it's obviously not plumbed in yet. Even if we have been able to get it delivered sooner than we did, it was only from Boris's last announcement a couple of days ago that you can have workmen in the house. So the plumber is coming over either this afternoon or tomorrow. And then ginormous drum, and as Charlie was just saying, and I mentioned earlier, there's this little area where you can actually pop things in if you forget. So I nearly always forget a sock or something silly like that, or a pillowcase. So that way you can add it in during the cycle, which is fantastic. And yeah, again, oh, that's so handy. See, I always forget what goes in where. So softener and liquid detergent. That is very handy because who even knows what goes where in most washing machines. Yeah, loads of different cycles. Does it have a delicate cycle? Yes, it does. That is fantastic. I'm actually weirdly looking forward to reading the instruction manual because I take my clothes care very seriously. And I've been having a lot of requests from you guys about a little video on how I do care for my clothes. So once this is set up, I will inform you how I am caring for them. Mummy, I'm not sure how I feel about having a washing machine so close to my bedroom. Little pim. Okay, so I am gonna have a quick whiz round, tidy up of this area because it's looking rather messy, and then we should be good to get out into the garden. Okay, so 10 minutes later and this area is looking so much better. So we've got the wellies just in this corner here, but as I mentioned, I think it'd be really nice to get little pegs up here, so to almost make a feature of the wellies. And then you can now more clearly see the lovely water pump. I'm just gonna pause Amelia, just watching her shoe collection. And then to the side of the pump, I've just put our bag and the farm that has the eggs. We can just replace those and the dog harnesses, and then reusable carrier bags in there. I've cleared the windowsill. Now we've just got a blanket for lying on the lawn and a couple of doggy towels because I do wash the boys in this sink here. These are actually puppy training pads. I don't know if it's because we're in a new location or the boys are just a little bit unsettled, but they are having a few accidents in the night. So I've got a few puppy training pads and to be fair, they haven't tinkled on the floor for the past 3 or 4 days, but I think I'm going to wait until we have a good 2-week period without any accidents before I stop putting the pads down at night. Washing machine in situ, and then up here we have got our sausage dog kitchen roll holder, and then we've got the Kiehl's doggy shampoo and some room spray, Aqua de Parma diffuser, and a giant bottle of Mirabeau Pure. Then we've just got the Le Creuset pots and one of my wooden washing up brushes from Kitchen Craft to clean the Belfast sink. So yeah, it is looking so much tidier. And then in this corner, obviously we've got the fridge and the doggy beds.
For a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul.
It has come to that point in the day where I just want to take my makeup off and start again. But before I hop in the shower, I want to show you some more wonderful new pieces. I did an H&M order, which was intended to be a home order, but of course I could not resist adding a few dresses into the collection. But before I show you that, I also have this charity t-shirt from French Connection, which I think is so lovely. Just a plain classic white t-shirt with a really subtle rainbow on it. It says Community Connection. So just took the tripod off, that was annoying me. So yeah, all of the profits are going into the NHS. I'll leave it linked down below. It's a really lovely initiative, and they've sent one for Charlie. Whenever brands send us things which are charity pieces, they obviously very kindly send them to us so that we promote them and so that more of you guys learn about them and shop for them. But then it means that Charlie and I haven't made our donations, so we are, as an FYI, making donations separately to the value, if not higher than the value, of the pieces that have been so kindly sent to us. So don't worry if that thought had entered your head. But yeah, really cute little t-shirt. This is a strange outfit now. I really wish that Reese would bring these trousers out in cream. I just feel like these in like a cream or a light brown. I wonder if I could dye these myself. They are starting to look a bit kind of sad in this lilac-y shade. I feel like it would make my wardrobe so much more versatile. But yeah, let me try on these H&M pieces for you. The rail is looking very full and wonderful now. These are a lot of things which I just want to get a lot more wear out of, or potentially are new, or potentially I want to shoot them, and then a few pairs of shoes down at the bottom. I know I said I was about to try on H&M, but I just saw this skirt and I thought, oh my goodness, I need to try it on. I've popped it on with the top from Topshop. I actually don't think I like that there's a little bit of tummy showing here, and I still need to alter the top. At the moment it's still quite gaping on the sleeves. I really need to do that. That is going to be my next rainy day activity, because yeah, it would look much better like this. I have had a lot of questions from you guys about the sizing. I did get the smallest size of this top and I have no regrets. It was super affordable. I'll leave it linked down below again. But anyway, let's talk about the skirt. So it is the, you know, it's everything that I love. It's such an elegant length, broderie anglais. It's got embroidery, floral detail. It's got almost wooden effect buttons and then a little bow around the waist. It's so perfect. This is so me, and I'm excited to find different ways of styling it with my little Ted Baker pink cardigan as well. That'll look so gorgeous, and I just feel like it's a timeless, gorgeous piece. So I've got the little mules on from And Other Stories, which I think are just gorgeous. I love this outfit so much. It's so just, yeah, everything that I absolutely love. I'm going to take a little picture and pop it on my Instagram stories, I think. So I was really pleasantly surprised with how quickly this came. I think online it said that my order would be 7 to 10 days, and it arrived in like 4 days, so I'm really chuffed. This dress, if I remember correctly, darn it, no pockets, was $19.99, which is amazing. And I'm really sorry, I know a few of you have commented how my accents just shift during the day. I don't know why that is. Sometimes if the last time I heard someone say 1999 was, I mean, what accent even was that? 1999. Oh my god, there is a sheep in that field that is so big, it looks like a lion. Can you see that? Oh my god, it actually looks like there is Mufasa in the field next to us. Dexter clearly hasn't spotted him yet. I think it's a ram. His cojones are massive. That was a strange digression. Back to the dress. It's just perfection. I know I don't need any more dresses, but in lockdown, these beautiful dresses are keeping my spirit alive. And once again, the most perfect length. Look at Charlie. We're both doing what we love. I'm trying on dresses and he's moving hydrangeas. Yeah, perfect length. I love the bodice, how it's got, are they adjustable? Yes, they're adjustable. I wasn't expecting that for $19.99. Beautiful fit and flare, which is where it fits on the bodice and then flares out a little bit on the skirt. Needs an iron, but doesn't everything as soon as you unbox it. And I love strappy thin spaghetti straps, because if it gets toasty you can just pop them down and then you get a lovely tan on your décolleté area. Yeah, this is an absolute winner. Again, it'll be linked in the description box. I'm not quite sure that this one is as me as the other ones. I think maybe just a little bit too dark, and dark as in like too much of a contrast within it. And the silhouette is not quite as flattering to my body, but it is a very nice dress, really, really floaty and easy to wear, a little bit shorter of course, and then you've got the little ruffles down here. Do you know what, the more I look at it, the more I do really like it, but I don't need to keep all of these dresses. And I think this one is more expensive than the patterned floral one as well, but let me know what you guys think. I won't make any decisions until this video goes live, and I think H&M have a 100-day return policy right now, which is so good. You do have really cute little ruffles around the neckline, and I do like the ruffles on the sleeves, do like the length as well. So I am 50-50. I'm having a bit of a head scratch moment right now, confused.com, because this is obviously the exact same dress as the one that I tried on 2 outfits ago, but it fits so much better. Did I not say that maybe with the other one I need to cinch it in a little bit, whereas if anything, the buttons are slightly pulling on this. They're not. I mean, it's the absolute perfect fit. It is as though it has been built to my body, and again, it has got the shirring at the back, so you would expect a really good fit because of that shirring. And even the way that the skirt hangs, it looks tailored almost. I'm gonna say this, I'm going to put it out there. I reckon with the right accessories, this could look like a Dior piece, and yet I'm pretty sure it was $19.99, under 20 squidoos, and it just looks, absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I think I found my perfect summer dress, and again, no pockets, but how do you explain that? They're definitely both the same size, by the way, as well, so if you are contemplating this dress, which I would highly recommend, I pray that it's not sold out yet, then size down, because I think it fits the bodice in such a beautiful way. I am in love. I'm in love with this dress. Gorgeous pattern, gorgeous shape, gorgeous price tag. I am actually so in love with this dress that it's making me sad, because I need to go places. I need to, I don't know, I just want to have opportunities to wear pretty dresses, and as soon as lockdown is lifted, there will be so many wonderful places to go and so many ways to wear these things, but I want to wear them now. I'm sad. Oh my goodness, but it really is divine. So this one is another of the French Connection order, and it's got, I just love, do you know what? My 3 favourite things: broderie anglais, okay, I probably shouldn't have limited it to 3. Broderie anglais, linen, shirred detail, aka this, fit and flare silhouette, frills, just so many of my favourite things. This is almost like a seersucker. Oh, and something else that I love is a good ladder detail. I think that is such a subtle but lovely detail. Look at the shape on the sleeves. The most delicate puff sleeve with a gorgeous little, very subtle ruffle. Subtle ruffle. And I just think the smocking around the waist is so flattering. What is the difference between smocking and shirred? I don't know. But absolutely gorgeous, so comfortable. If you were in the early signs of pregnancy, then this would be a good pregnancy dress. I have currently got a cheese baby, and it's hiding it very well. You may have spotted it while I was wearing my leggings earlier. Look at my Dexy. Handsome boy, what are you looking at? Is your daddy doing the duck pond? Sweet baby boy. This little boy loves the sunshine. My pure angel. And at the risk of being a stuck record, it is the most perfect length, and I think it's got an open back. Yeah, so I need to wear a different bra, but it's got an open back, and then you've got 3 little press studs at the top there to fasten it up. But it's just so gorgeous. And wait for it, pockets. I just grabbed the Chloe bag, and I cannot believe the perfection. This, if you took away all of my clothes, I would quite happily only wear this for the rest of summer. Honestly, please don't, but I would be more than happy to literally, like, this is the dream summer combo. A classic, elegant, timeless, feminine, beautiful, well-made, gorgeous material summer dress in white. Obviously I couldn't wear this to any weddings, but probably won't be any this summer. And a straw bag. Oh my goodness. Summer in an outfit, tick. Okay, this is the dress that you would wear if you're hiding an early stage pregnancy, and don't get any ideas, I am not. I wouldn't be able to hide it with the amount of leggings that I wear. But this is a tunic style dress in one of my favorite things, the broderie anglais. As you can see, it has got a lining. It has got little ties here, so you probably could cinch it in. You could of course wear a little waist belt with this, but I love loose things like this. Imagine how chic this would be if you go on holiday to Devon or Exeter or Salcombe, and you just have your swimsuit on underneath and all your beach day essentials in here. A day trip to the English country, a day trip to the English seaside, to go and get your fish and chips. Oh my god, I really wanted Charlie to pick up fish and chips for lunch, but it was closed. So sad. Yeah, can you tell I'm getting hungry now? This is just, again, absolutely gorgeous. The Chloe bag, I think, is an absolute dream, dream, dream. And again, pockets. I always think pockets on the front are a little bit strange because you wouldn't really stand there and like chill. Maybe you would, I don't know. But yeah, really gorgeous. I think if you are, and I know a lot of my audience is, if you are more mature, maybe you're 20 or 30 or 40 plus years older than me, I think this is absolutely timeless. And so many of the things, in fact, most of the things I show fashion-wise, I think transcend the ages. I think that my mum would look great in this, Charlie's nan would look great in this, just with the right accessories, but I think this is totally ageless and totally timeless. French Connection, you are just, yeah, snuck up on me with your amazing collection. And here we have it, the final dress. By the way, everything that I've just tried on, I will leave linked down below, UK and US links if possible. And if you don't live in the UK or the US, you can click on either because normally they will point you in the direction of your country anyway. The dress is similar in style to the skirt that I showed you. Obviously, it's pretty much the same as the skirt and then the top. Beautiful broderie anglais. You've got a little bit of lace detail down at the bottom and the same bow that we had on the skirt. Beautiful, subtle, fluted sleeves and a gorgeous fitting bodice. I think this is what I'm going to keep on for our Friday night steak and mac and cheese date night. So I'm going to go downstairs, do a little bit of a quick whiz around the kitchen to tidy up and get ready for dinner. And then I think we have some interesting cheeses in the fridge from the local cheesemonger, so I might share with you an updated mac and cheese recipe. Woohoo! Hello my darlings, so you might have noticed I'm in a different outfit. That's because it's the next day and I just sat down to edit this video and I realised that in the intro I was talking about unboxing 2 handbags, and what did I forget to do yesterday? I forgot to unbox the second handbag, which is totally bonkers, but life just got in the way. There's not going to be a vlog tomorrow because I haven't been vlogging today, having a really nice day in the garden. We've just been for a super long walk, so maybe I'll film a fashion video, but if there's no video tomorrow, that is why. But I'm inputting this clip to unbox the second handbag. So I ordered it from Farfetch, who, for total disclosure, I have worked with in the past, and sometimes they very generously give me a voucher, but this video is not in partnership with them at all, and this was not bought with a voucher, but it was in the sale. And unfortunately I couldn't use it because it's just for first time customers, but there is a 10% discount code which you can use if you would like to, which is FF10FM, and it's valid until the 2nd of June. So if you want to get 10% off your order on Farfetch, then that is what you need to use. So this bag was very much inspired by Freddie, and she has, I think, this exact same bag. I can't quite remember what colour hers is. But I, in total honesty, would have completely overlooked this bag until she showed it in one of her videos, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, it's in Piazza Bernardini, which I'm pretty sure is in Rome. Beautifully packaged up. This colour is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So here it is, my brand new Chloe bag. This is the Chloe Abbey bag, A-B-Y, and it reminds me of my very first, actually no, it wasn't even my first Chloe handbag. I think my mum got the Chloe Paddington, maybe it was me. This is like 15 years ago, and it was the bag with the padlock, so this really reminds me of the old school. Do you know what? Oh my gosh, I thought it was scratched, but luckily it's just the plastic on top of it. So I did message Freddie before getting this, and she said it was a really good size, and to be honest, I don't need to be carrying as much stuff around with me as I normally do, so I thought this would be a really good size everyday handbag. If I pop it across the body, the straps are slightly adjustable in length, and then you've got this handheld strap. And then of course you don't need to unlock the padlock to get into it. You can just pull it up, and then you've got 3 sections on the inside. You've got a zippy section, you've got a little envelope section, and then, yeah, that's it. So good for all of your valuables in this little zippy section. For me, this is perfect. It'll fit my phone, my purse, my vlogging camera, my daily essentials, but it's not so big that I would be tempted to carry too much stuff around with me. And I think now, living in the countryside, I need bags which are slightly more practical, so the fact that it's crossbody as well is just absolutely perfect. My most worn Chloe bag is of course my test bag, and I believe that that is also in the sale right now. I will leave that link down below as well. But I thought this is a different colour, similar size, so it should be really, really practical for my lifestyle. I'll show you a little bit more closely. She's just absolutely gorgeous. You can leave the key in the padlock if you prefer how that looks, and obviously you can take the straps off if you want to. I think that is just absolutely gorgeous. So I just wanted to sneak upstairs and film this for you so that I didn't promise a handbag unboxing in the beginning of the video and then not end up showing you. So I hope you enjoyed this little clip, and now we're going to scoot back to yesterday's footage. Alrighty, so I'm just about to start making my mac and cheese, and I thought I would go through it. It's been probably a good year or so since I last shared my recipe. So I've got some water boiling on the hottest, I don't know if you'd call them hobs, but heat area on the Aga, and it's quite well salted water. Now obviously you can use pretty much any kind of pasta for mac and cheese. I wouldn't recommend a spaghetti or a tagliatelle or a farfalle. I think that flat ones don't work quite as well as rounded ones. This is di talloni rigati, tiny ridged pasta tubes. Tubes are great because then you get a nice little bit of sauce inside the pasta as well. So this would be probably my number 1 or number 2 choice.
I like rigatoni.
Yeah, I was just about to show my other favourite. That's quite good. Fusilli is quite good. Tortiglioni. Tortiglioni. Well, this one's slightly longer and slightly more curved.
We're going to put it tonight.
What?
A bit of truffle oil.
Truffle
mac and cheese.
So I will tell you how to do the normal version, and then I'll tell you how to do the pimped up version like we're doing tonight. So normally I would use Cathedral City cheddar, mature cheddar. This is quite a lot because we are piggies, and Parmesan. That is my usual go-to combo, but tonight I'm also using some blue cheese, and it's actually making my mouth water just looking at it. Now, it might be tempting to just go like this and then chop it down there, but here's a little etiquette fact for you. The correct etiquette of cheese is always to have it in slices like this, because the most creamy and lovely part of the cheese wheel, because obviously this would have been a big circle, is this bit in the middle. So if you're presented with a cheese board and you just go ka-chong and you take this middle bit, you are taking the creamiest and best bit all to yourself. So that's a fun little dinner party etiquette fact for you. So I'm going to slice down here, and I've actually never done this before, but at steak restaurants like Hawksmoor, that was an epic fail. I need 2 hands to do this.
Crumble it off. We'll use most of that.
Well, darling, I don't know. This is very expensive cheese.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's Shropshire Blue, isn't
it's,
it?
well, it's special cheese.
And we've got this to use as well.
Yeah.
I thought we'd use that up as well. Stick that in there.
So this is, and this is some other cheese. I think that might be a Gruyere.
It's Leodon, I think, isn't it? Or is it Edam? Leodon?
Don't know. I'll try a little bit now because.
Oh no, it's Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg?
They're all from the same sort of family, I think.
Once you've got the pasta on, the next thing that you want to look at is your cheese sauce. And even though dairy does not hugely agree with me, mac and cheese is the one dish that it is absolutely worth it for. So you want to start by melting some butter in a milk pan. I think it was yesterday or the day before I did a proper rave about this pan. It's the Le Creuset, I really need to learn the name of this pan, but again, I'll leave it linked down below. So you start off by melting a wedge of butter, and then you want to pop in slowly some plain flour, and as you put it in, once the butter is all melted, you just want to create a bit of a like a paste. Keep stirring it, and then once the paste is really smooth, that is when you slowly again start to add in your milk. And if you start to find that it's getting lumpy, that's when you can use a whisk, but I do always find that a wooden spoon is the best option.